to a couple of quick questions. Number 11, favourite Mario character. And for me, it's the newer design, especially the Paper Mario kind of design, and even from 64 as well. The older kind of designs from the original NES don't quite stack up. But it's the Green Koopa Trooper. I don't know why. There's something about him. I want that Green Koopa Trooper amiibo because it's that modern design as well. It's like, oh, he's such an iconic character for me. Beautifully designed.
Yep.
Greg, what's your favourite?
Well, he would have been my go-to character in Super Mario Kart, certainly.
Yeah.
For me, it's actually a character I find in some games annoying, the way like the gibberish he talks, like it's annoying, but he's the character I use for like my Switch avatar and stuff, and that's Yoshi. I loved him, and Super Mario World was obviously the introduction, and just like he added so much to that game, and like just always had a wee thing for him since then.
We had a handheld camcorder back in when I was a kid, and we made a Yoshi out of a green sock and 2 ping pong balls, and we were making these little funny videos of Yoshi just popping up in the middle of nothing, just seemingly random. Someone's playing snooker in a snooker hall, and Yoshi comes out of the pocket. We used to do stupid things with Yoshi, so yes, I understand the Yoshi love. Nick.
I don't know, like I found this one quite difficult. I don't really think I have a favourite character, but I do like Waluigi because it's just such a stupid and ridiculous character. Like they got Wario, who's actually, he's got his own sort of personality, and then they were like, oh, we need a Luigi version. So they just stuck Wah on the beginning of Luigi and made this idiot basically. And I enjoy, like when he's in a game, I enjoy his sort of lankiness and his movements and stuff like that. I think Rosalina as well, because we'd had Peach for so long, obviously well established. Daisy in the earlier games as well, and Daisy had sort of taken a back seat, I guess you could say. But they introduced Rosalina in Galaxy, and I think it was something different from Peach, but it was a new character, a new female character. And I think she brings a lot to the series. I like the sort of Galaxy storyline, the story arc, that it sort of breaks off from the traditional Bowser, Peach, and Mario. And she's a heavy as well in Mario Kart, and I like heavies.
Yeah.
So I go for Rosalina.
What about Jonas there, Greg?
Well, I'm going to edit Jonas's a wee bit. He said definitely Wario. I love that unapologetic greed. Which isn't quite what he wrote there, but
there was a word appended to the end there, which Greg has so carefully amended. Well done, Greg. How about Dennis, Nick?
Dennis is going for Luigi because he's the younger brother, so inevitably he was always player 2. So I grew to love the green guy, as he was often my main character. He also loves Yoshi too, and I also
must have been so happy to have him Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, I also would pump for Luigi over Mario. To be honest, I prefer Luigi to Mario.
Does that go back as far as Super Mario? No, Super Mario Brothers 2. Is the difference in the kind of jumping?
All Stars
is extra height. Mm-hmm. And Sam says Shy Guy. Mm-hmm. No explanation, but yeah, I can understand the love for Shy Guy. He's this mysterious guy, never takes his mask off. But he does in kind of funny ways in Paper Mario games. They tend to be. And Mike says Fawful, which was the antagonist in Super Mario, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, I believe, the Mario and Luigi series. Hilarious and ridiculous, great character, and instantly quotable. I have chortles.
I'm not sure who that is.
No, me neither. I've never heard of that character.
Look him up. He's instantly recognizable. He looks like a magician kind of thing, but it's difficult to describe his face. But he's wearing a flowing cape as well. Least favourite character, Nick has already mentioned her, and I think it's because of her more modern design as well, and the way she speaks and the way she's touted as kind of, Mario's got Princess Peach, so Luigi's got her, it's Daisy. Mm-hmm. The way I just, from Mario Kart Double Dash and the way she came in. Do you know which game she got originally introduced in?
Super Mario Land.
It was. You must have viewed my interview. Yes. Super Mario Land was the first game. I was surprised when that came up as a little bit of a knowledge. Daisy in Sarasara's Land that's her first game, and she's developed there as wearing that orange dress. And I don't particularly like her. How about you, Greg?
Mine feels like an easy choice because like Super Mario Sunshine obviously created like a unique vibe and setting, but the Piantas just seemed like lifeless or something. Just like they lacked characters. I'm just these sort of like blobs with the big noses and stuff. Just I didn't really enjoy that. And to be honest, like the way Mario is now, sort of in some ways like formulaic, and the way like the characters are created and stuff, and the characters they like to use. I don't think a Pianta would be introduced into a Mario game.
No way.
These
You're
days.
right there.
So like while I do appreciate them doing something different, like those characters just they didn't cut it for me at all.
You won't see one driving a Mario Kart, Nick.
No, I also would say Piantas are terrible. Like they're just devoid of personality. Like I don't like them at all. Don't like the generic Toads as well in Paper Mario games. It's just Toads seem to be everywhere now, and it's not something unique like Toadsworth or Toadette or Captain Toad. It's just Toad, generic Toad.
They're in the new one, which I'll talk about, Origami King. They're surprisingly funny.
Good.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a surprise actually that we've not really seen the Piantas again after the GameCube. They're not really in any. I mean, they've been fans, I think, in Mario Strikers, weren't they? In the crowd, you could see Piantas. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they haven't really popped up again since the GameCube era.
Good riddance. I think with the rest of these answers as well, there's some people happy to commit genocide here. Greg, what about Jonas?
Jonas says Toadette. Do we really need her?
The answer is no.
No, but she's inoffensive.
Yeah,
Captain Toad needs a companion, doesn't he? Bless him. It's a busy man. What about Dennis?
Waluigi, I really don't get the obsession with this guy. I'm glad he's not in Smash. Wait and see.
The last one, you go, we've right, that's it. That's all our characters for Smash. Oh, we can add Waluigi as an additional one right at the end. Sam said, copy-pasted generic multicolored Toad, not the original Toad. He's brilliant. Mm-hmm. So he doesn't like that idea of generic Toads being copied everywhere. And this is where the genocide comes in. Mike, the whole Pianta race. Not just the Pianta in particular. All of the entire race.
Oh, the judge is the worst one.
If you listen to episodes ago on the Nintendo World Report, James puts out a very good reason why the Piantas are devoid of any kind of particular intellect, as well as the kind of
I remember.
Systematic abuse of. Just go and have a listen to that. That's quite funny. Question number 13 we're going to move on to there. Best mini-game in the Mario universe. And I wrote these questions and I couldn't think of anything particular, so I'll fly as quickly as possible. Rock bowling in Mario Galaxy 2. Even though it was based around the stick, there was no motion controls on that. It felt good as a mini bowling game there. What about yours, Greg?
I honestly couldn't think of one really either. Like, there's obviously like plenty of decent wee games in Mario Party that are good. So I'm actually going to go with Jonas's answer. He said it was Book Squirm in Mario Party 4, which, like he says, it's fantastic. Like, I had a lot of fun with that as well. If you don't know what it is, it's just pages falling down, and like there's like cutouts in the page, and you have to like move your character to line up where the page is going to fall, so that you obviously go through the gap in the paper, and then the next page. It's just like it's good.
How about you, Nick?
I also chose one from Mario Party, from the original, and I chose Slot Car Racing or Slot Car Derby. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it was difficult because it depended on how much you adjusted the stick. Like, so if you pushed it all the way to one side, you'd go full speed, but you'd be too fast for the corners. And we just used to do that over and over again, trying to shave off time. And it was fun. It was a really good mini game, really well executed.
Dennis didn't have an answer either. He was kind of like, that's a weirdly specific question. He did say, I think his wording was. But Sam said Mario Power Tennis Balloon Panic. I don't remember this. Anyway, Balloon Panic is a mini game found in Mario Power Tennis. The goal is to stop claptraps from popping any DK balloons. If a claptrap is hit 3 times, it will fall off, and the player will gain 1 point. There are 3 claptrap colours, green, red, and blue, and green ones are slow, red ones are fast, blue ones are very fast. They all follow an electric current of the same colour. To change it, one must hit a vine panel to divert a claptrap to an empty space. Sounds complicated. And Mike, last of all, said Book Squirm as well from Mario Party. And Bumper Balls.
That was good.
That was fun, mm-hmm. Yes, yeah. There's a couple of memes of Luigi not moving or winning Bumper Balls mm-hmm. In the Mario Party game, which is always fun. But yeah, that was a fun game. On to question 14. 2 more questions left. The worst minigame in a Mario universe. And once again, I didn't know myself. I put the motion control Manta Ray riding in the Galaxy games just because of one particular track in. I can even visualize the corner going up and turn into the left, and it doesn't matter how you turn if you're not in kind of diving into the water and down to sharply turn that corner. There's no way you can turn that corner, and it's just infuriating in part. Greg.
I don't remember the name of the minigame specifically, but it's one that I think it's probably actually appeared in a couple of Mario Party games, and it's the one where there's the big blow up Bowser head in the background. It's a bomb, and there's the detonators all along the front.
That's appeared in Super Mario Party as well. Some similar version of it. Yeah.
The reason I hate that is because it's purely just luck based. You just pick a detonator, press it, and if it blows up, then you're out of the game. Like there's no skill involved. It just adds nothing to the Mario Party experience.
And you don't know if the game is cheating and choosing the winner behind the scenes. Nick.
Pachinko machine, for the reasons I mentioned before. It's almost impossible to actually position yourself correctly. It's all luck.
Jonas, Greg.
He said it was hard to pin down this question, but I guess the crane in Super Mario Land 2, he said it wasn't exciting at all and too damn easy to collect rewards from, which, if anything, I thought was good.
Dennis, once again, no answer, but what did Sam say, Nick?
He's chosen Mix-a-Mug from Mario 64 DS. I don't remember this one. So he's got an explanation for us. It says, Mix-a-Mug is one of Yoshi's mini-games in Super Mario 64 DS. To unlock it, Yoshi must capture a rabbit in the Mushroom Castle. To play, the player has to line up 3 parts of a random character, either Mario, Wario, Luigi, Peach, or Yoshi, so as to make a face similar to slots and win coins. However, if they fall in line, if they fail to line up the characters correctly, they lose coins. The game ends when the player runs out of coins. It's similar to the slots minigame of Super Mario Bros. 3.
And I think I've erroneously added Waka Jr.'s answer from number 13 to 14 because I got Bumper Balls or Book Squirm as his worst, where he's put it as his best before.
He said his worst games were, I was going to say any Mario Party game that is 100% luck, but then I remembered the Pachinko machine in Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, that's the one down the bottom.
Good choice.
So we don't have anything for Mike's last answer, unfortunately. Okay, moving on to the last question, and it is any other Mario nostalgia you want to share? And mine is you can get over to Old Nintendo Gamer and Son, my plug for the week, and there's a video there of me and my son entering a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe contest in Taiwan, and it's about 5 minutes long, and it's a discussion that I had with Greg and Nick when we were doing the Nintendo Review podcast, and I was telling them about what happened that day. It was one Sunday afternoon, and we entered this competition with 50 people maximum. There were a lot of people there, and there were a lot of younger people there as well, so I was fancying my chances, as I said on the podcast, and I came third. And out of nowhere, because my son is a lot younger then and could never beat me in Mario Kart, especially Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, he came first. We got some prizes as well, and which we turned into, I think it was Kirby Star Allies. My son had that game, and I got a Splatoon amiibo. Greg, any nostalgia for you?
Well, there's one that stands out to me, and it's Mario Kart 64. So obviously, like back then, obviously we had less games and stuff, and we might complain now about having too many games to play and like not enough time to play. But like back then, like I felt like we really like properly explored games, and you almost like created your own rules in some of the games. Like I remember stuff like in Royal Raceway or something. Like we might be playing multiplayer, and instead of just driving around the track normally, you had to actually drive down to the castle, go around it a certain way, and then come back up and do that. But we also played like a hide and seek game in Mario Kart 64. So like you turned off, you know, the way like along the middle and stuff, it shows you like how far your character is across the race, and turned off the map and all that sort of stuff. So we went and like hid in parts of the course, like for example, like Banshee Boardwalk. You wouldn't think there was that many places to hide in that, but there's like a big box with like bats that come flying out of it. You can hide in behind that and stuff, or like Calamari Desert, like hiding in wee bits where the train goes and stuff. So yeah, it was really good fun.
We also did that as well. Played hide and seek in Mario Kart and Diddy Kong Racing. Yeah,
cool.
I think for me, yeah, probably going as Mario and Luigi for Halloween with my best friend, because we were both massive Nintendo fans, and he was like 1.5 foot taller than me, so it worked. Playing Super Mario Bros. 3 in All Stars, after playing it, having played it or having watched it at least on the NES, that was really special for me. Like finally getting to play it for myself and going through it. And I think the biggest nostalgia memory I have is just talking about Super Nintendo at school and secrets in Super Mario World, especially because I was nowhere near 96 completion, like 96 exits. I had no idea how many levels there were, how many endings to each level there were. And there was a rumor at my school going around about a secret hidden world called Lemonade Land. Obviously, everybody knew about the Special Zone and Star Zone, but there was this other kid, I'm going to say his name, Daniel Steele, absolute wanker, was telling everybody that there was this Lemonade Land, which was like a secret world in Mario World, where the enemies were like cans of Coke and stuff like that. It was really weird, but I believed him, and I spent hours looking for it. But it did lead me to find the top secret place where you can get the fire flower and the leaf, the cape power up as well, and Yoshi. So it wasn't in vain, but I never found the Lemonade Land, and obviously when the internet finally came around, I looked for it and I couldn't find anything about it, so it was obviously rubbish. But I'll never forget it, and I'll never forget spending hours looking in every single level for a secret exit. Helped me complete the game, to be fair, though. So...
Thank you, Mr. Steele. Greg, what about Jonas?
He says, this might sound silly. My younger sister is not a gamer at all, so I was never able to share many bigger gamer experiences with her. Stuff like Mario Party was perfect, but even Mario Kart was too much for her. Until the Nintendo DS, she was exceptionally more willing to play stuff there, to the point that she played Mario and Luigi Partners in Time in its entirety, with occasional help from me. That was the the one single player adventure game we shared, and that will always be a nice memory.
Yeah, I remember sharing Donkey Kong 64 with my wife. Actually, she just threw me the controller when she couldn't get a banana or whatever. Nick, what about Sam? Oh no, first of all, Dennis. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. I once participated in a Super Mario Kart DS contest hosted here in the Netherlands. Although I didn't win, it was pretty cool to play it on location against random people there.
And Sam says, Super Mario Brothers Game & Watch. I remember buying this Game & Watch at a car boot many years ago, which is probably around 10 years old at the time. I've never seen anything like it as an entire platform game, but in Game & Watch form, and there's a fair amount of depth to it. And for what's a simple game on the surface, I enjoy playing through it as much as possible. It's one of those games which speeds up and has more enemies on the courses which loop when you get to a certain point. It's a really charming example of Mario's early history, and the alarm on the system is great, as it shows a sleeping Bowser waking up and breathing fire. Where else are you likely to see that? I don't remember that particular Game & Watch, but it sounds fun. And sorry, Mike, if you did have an answer, it's gone. It's for history, as I copied one of your answers twice. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give us a like if you've enjoyed our content. You can also check out our other great content on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and the N-E Café podcast from all good podcast providers. Just follow the links in the description below.